Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited has been awarded project sanctions by the Aeronautical Development Agency to develop advanced pump modules for the liquid cooling system of the environmental control system for both the Tejas Mark II and the AMCA, and the supply of compact heat exchangers and fuel coolers for the AMCA. A DRDO-developed radar-based mobile drone jammer system has been spotted in an anti-drone cope cage configuration, highlighting the Indian Army's shift toward layered counter-UAV protection. Indian tech company IZI has launched a 50 crore rupees drone manufacturing facility, with an annual capacity of 10,000 plus drones, scalable to about 36,000 drones per year. Noida-based IG Defence has received approval from the government of Odisha to set up a 300 crore rupees drone manufacturing facility in Ganjam district. Turkey has released new footage showing 2 additional prototypes of its KAAN fighter jet, with their first flights planned in 2026. Embraer has signed an MOU with Hindalco to explore aerospace-grade aluminium manufacturing in India, strengthening its Make in India bid for the Indian Air Force's medium transport aircraft program. The 16th edition of exercise Vajra Prahar 2026, a premier joint special forces engagement between the Indian Army and the US Army, will be held in India from 23 February to 15 March 2026. Bangalore-based AquaAirX is developing India's first amphibious drone, capable of operating both in air and underwater. Bharat Forge is moving from exporting empty shell bodies to producing complete ready-to-fire ammunition by entering the explosives segment. The new facility will enable full-round assembly and strengthen its global 155mm export position. Ahead of Prime Minister Modi's Israel visit, India and Israel are in talks on joint development of next-generation anti-ballistic missile defenses, laser weapons, long-range standoff missiles and advanced drones. In a meeting with his French counterpart this week, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has asked for a larger Make in India component for the Rafale deal. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has urged his French counterpart to include indigenous content in the Meteor Scalp and Mica missile weapons package, along with Rafale manufacturing in India. Israel has offered India its Golden Horizon air-launched ballistic missile for integration on Su-30 fighter jets, marking a potentially transformative boost to the Indian Air Force's deep strike arsenal. With a reported range of 800 kilometers, the missile enables Indian platforms to neutralize high-value targets from well outside the engagement envelopes of enemy long-range air-to-air missiles and surface-to-air missile systems. As India moves toward acquiring 114 additional Rafale fighters, the Indian Air Force is seeking technology transfer for local production of the SCALP-EG long-range air-launched cruise missile to strengthen its deep strike inventory. New Delhi is pursuing deeper technology access and sustained domestic production, rather than simple assembly, and this local SCALP-EG manufacturing is viewed as a near-term solution to maintain larger war reserves. The first batch of 118 Arjun Mark 1A tanks ordered in 2021 is now unlikely to enter service before 2031. The original MTU 838 engine line has been discontinued, and MTU has offered a newer engine, but its integration requires major redesign and fresh certification. Engine trials under both indigenous Tatron engine and new alternative engine routes are unlikely before 2029, significantly delaying induction. Today's top 3 comments.